Hey guys, Mahal everyone, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on Square Enix's mobile title, Star Ocean Anamnesis. This is going to be a fast-paced action RPG that features illustrious 3D graphics as well as the characters from the different Star Ocean games. Guys, before I go ahead and proceed with the video, I do want to let you guys know that this is a sponsored video by Square Enix. Thank you so much to Square Enix for giving me this opportunity, as well as showing my channel some support. If you guys are interested in playing Star Ocean Anamnesis or want to get into the game, I'm going to be leaving a download link in the video description as well as the pinned comments below for you guys to download the game on your iOS or Android devices. Today's video is going to be part 1 of a beginner's tutorial guide, focusing mainly on the combat of Star Ocean Anamnesis because that is the heart and core of the game. So we're going to go ahead and select a quest here. Quests can either be done either single player or multiplayer. For the purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and select single player. I'm going to go ahead and choose my support, which is going to be this invoker. Now, each and every character is divided into one of 3 roles. Attacker, close range melee. Defender is going to be your tank. Sharpshooter is your long range damage dealer. Invoker uses offensive symbology, which is magic. And then your healer uses support symbology to either support or heal the party. So that battle right there went by a little fast, but let me just show you the basics of the movement. So to move your character, you simply want to drag. If you swipe, you do what's called dashing, which is strategic for avoiding damage. If I walk up to an enemy and simply just tap on the screen, this allows me to perform basic melee attacks. Now I can simply tap the abilities here on the bottom screen to be able to use the abilities, or you could actually long hold them to do something called assault, where depending on the ability you tap, so for example, my abilities all are marked with an S for short range, so I'm going to back away here and I'm going to hold the ability. So what that does is called assault. So it propels me to the direction of where the enemy is at because it's short range. Now let's actually do this with a long range character. So right now I'm within short range right here. I'm going to go ahead and hold my long range ability, which is going to be moving my character back. So let's actually do that again. Actually, let's do it right over here. So we're going to go ahead and move my phase right over here. I'm eating some damage here, but let's go ahead and there we go. So as you can see, I assaulted back, meaning I'm moving away from danger. So let's go ahead and go back to my attacker here. So this is how an attacker plays. Essentially, they are melee damage dealing. They get in close, they deal their damage with melee attacks. Our defender is going to be taking that aggro and dishing out damage, whether it's long range or short range with his abilities. Now, as you can see right here, let me go ahead and let my AP build up a little bit here. But if I tap an ability, and then I tap another one right after. So let's do that again here. I'm gonna do something called a chain bonus. Or cancel bonus, which allows me to build up the combo gauge and also build up what's called my rush gauge. So we have everybody's rush gauge built. Now a rush gauge is essentially a character's finishing move. It's like their ultimate move. So we're gonna go ahead and actually start the rush mode here. So we're gonna use all 4, and you can use up to all 4, and it's gonna build up that rush mode bonus up to 300%, which is a ton of damage. And during this phase, while you see all of these different animations happening for the different characters, everybody's AP is gonna be reset back to full. So then after the rush mode is done, everybody's AP is back. That way you can start using their abilities again. You could do cancel bonuses and things like that to build up the rush mode again in the event that your rush mode doesn't finish off the enemy. So as you can see right there, we hit a rush mode bonus of 300%. We're going to go ahead and actually switch which character I'm controlling. So we're going to go to our healer here, which is going to be Rena. So we're going to go ahead and use her long range symbology to deal some damage to this boss. Okay, and I want to monitor my character's health, so I'm going to go ahead and use a healing spell here, so then that way you guys see that she can actually heal. Let's go ahead and go back to my attacker. So as you can see, I'm chaining all of her abilities. That way we have that cancel bonus. So a ton of damage. And let's go ahead and switch to my invoker. So we're using the offensive symbology to be able to deal damage with offensive symbology. And now let's go ahead and switch again to my tank, or my defender. Let's go ahead and absorb as much damage and keep the aggro on him. Okay, let's try to get everybody's rush up again and try to finish off this enemy with a powerful Quadro Rush. So here we go. We're going to rush again with all 4 of our characters here. So here goes our attacker, Ilya. And then our defender, who is Diaz. And then upcoming third here is going to be our healer, Rena. And hopefully by the time we get to phase, I'm pretty sure we can, but by the time we get to phases rush, we should be able to conquer the enemy here, to conquer this mission. Yeah, we totally got this, especially with a rush mode bonus of 300%. And again, gorgeous 3D graphics. Okay, you're moving around a 3D playing field, so very, very nice, very, very amazing game to play and look at. And there it is. There is Diaz's victory pose there, and we get some reward drops, which is pretty nice. All right, so guys, that is going to be it as far as the combat mechanics for Star Ocean Anamnesis. Again, thank you to Square Enix for sponsoring this video. Part 2 is going to come up where I'm going to go over the user interfaces and things like that, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Again, guys, don't forget to check this game out on the download link in the video description as well as the pinned comments. Once again, I am 40 the Broadway saying stay tuned for the next video, and mahal, everyone.